Greetings, people of excellence. I know some of you seen my podcast where I was interviewing PTAC, and one thing I learned from PTAC was how to navigate through the eVa system. So this is an example. I'll go to the eVa website, which is eva.virginia.gov, and then you go to this section called Transparency. Click on this, scroll down to Public Spend Reports. So what I want to do is discover who is buying what I sell. So here on the left side, you'll look for that 702, who's buying what I sell, and open up the report because the state of Virginia is pretty transparent with all of the money spent. So you can kind of figure out where you can spend your marketing energy, okay? So in the system, you just look up who's buying what I sell, and I'm going to look under specific NIGP codes, and I'm going to type in the one that's for photography, 91572 for the state of Virginia. So I'm going to go to who's buying what I sell, look up the specific code. I'm going to use this fiscal year, 2022. I'm going to put in the code for photography, and I'm going to run this report. And it's going to show me who spent what where and what date. So this started back in December 2021. You got the Department of Military Affairs. You have, if I scroll over, it tells you how much they spent, 500 bucks. They came back again. This is the code for photography. This says major gift development pieces, and they spent about $12,000 on that. Okay, keep looking through it. I'll scroll down to another organization like Science Museum Fall Photos. They spent about 400 bucks on that. Look at this event here. Photography event. You got sports, the Virginia Military Institute. So you got sport teams who need photography, which are all considered state funded, which is all government. That puts them under the category of government. So any state funded school should be in this system, but Virginia Military Institute has spent a lot of money on photography. Look at this. They're they're like the last 20 names up here, Virginia, and that's who's spending plenty of money on photography. Look at this. Um, 200 here, 1300 here, 500 here, 100, 200, 2500 here, 2500 back to back to back, 7500 back to back to back. Multiple invoices for 7500. Same organization. No, I'm sorry. This is Virginia State. So you got Virginia State University, Virginia Military Institute, all spending money on photography. Okay, that's just a couple of examples. Somebody spent 11,000 multi-day photography shoot on campus. So this is for Norfolk State. They charge Norfolk State 11,000 to shoot all day. 13,000 at Norfolk State again for a second day. Looks like. So I think you get my point. You get a chance to see how to think out of the box for your brand. If you want to do business with the government, just understand that all of these codes for photography address all of these vendors, all these businesses. So I'm trying to say all of these companies are looking for your services. You just got to get in front of them, make sure they know who you are, and you can bid on it too. Get in the game and make them pay you 5K, just like Virginia State paid 5K and Virginia Military Institute paid 5 and 10 and $11,000 on pictures. So that's just one example. Of course, you can look up for video as well. You can look it up for consulting, anything, any industry. If you sell a specialized item, whatever it is, if you sell ink, you could find every organization who's looking for ink, etc. So. Raleigh Marketing